music just a few moments ago, and one of the new albums being released this month, Ethan, is...
Yes, apparently this is a name. Megan Thee Stallion. I've learned this today. Thee Stallion, T-H-E-E. Megan Thee Stallion releasing a new album called, well, Megan. At least that one I can pronounce. That's not a foreign language. It's coming out June 28th. Apparently she had a concert postponed for days because of water main break issues around Atlanta, but good for her, and I'm sure it will do well. I'm going to trust Ariana to tell me if that one's any good.
All righty.
Let's talk, go from music to movies. Hunger Games, and remember that was huge, maybe 10 years ago or so.
Such a following.
Coming back now, a new book and movie on the way. The author Suzanne Collins says the 5th book in the series will be called Sunrise on the Reaping.
All right, that is another prequel, and it will begin with the reaping of the 50th Hunger Games. It takes place 24 years before the events of the Hunger Games and 40 years after the most recent book, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Now, Sunrise on the Reaping will be published on March 18th, 2025. Fans, if you're listening up and you're like, hey, I'm on this, you're going to have to wait a little while, though, for the film adaptation because that's set to hit theaters in November of 2026. So even
I didn't know that was still a thing, honestly. I thought that that had kind of died down. Apparently not.
No.
I'm not plugged into any of this, if that's not obvious.
That's okay. You're honest.
Let's talk a show of respect and, frankly, a spectacular one here. This is a D-Day drone show, lighting up the sky with military-themed imagery in honor of the World War II Normandy landings. I mean, wow, what a display.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we've talked about these in years past, sort of taking over, if you will, for fireworks. This entirely different, but just beautiful. And you think about what can be done with all these drones programmed just right.
And there it is. A lot of people down below, and you could see them. It's kind of like the new age with the cell phones, you know, up looking at a drone show instead of a fireworks display. Absolutely
gorgeous. And again, we don't forget the reason for this, obviously horrific, but might well have saved freedom for the world. When we